If you'll notice, like the higher dextrose on the bag, if you'll notice it, this bag is a 2.5 dextrose compared to this one, which is a 1.5. The higher the dextrose level means the more toxins it takes out of your body because it's a higher strength solution. So you'll notice the difference in the different levels, 2.5 to 1.5. They also have another one. It's called a 4.25 dextrose, which is the highest one they have, and that would pull off even more toxins out of your body. But I don't really need that one because my body's able to function with the levels that I'm doing at the present time. On this machine, you have to put in your weight, the solution levels, and after you do that, you lock everything in. And you follow the prompts on the machine that tells you exactly what to do. At this point, you open up the machine, and what you're going to do, you're going to take the tubing. This is the tubing that you hook up to the machine that runs all the fluids through your body. This is called a integrated 3-prong cassette, is what they call them. I get these from the company Baxter also. They send me a case every month. And the machine hooks up. All of the solutions go through this cassette. It goes into like this main module right here. Then all the fluids go through the tubing. And you'll notice here you have different tubings. This is a drain line. So once the solution fills up inside of your body, and then when it's time to drain out, it comes out through this line. You can most people just drain it right into their bathroom sink or into their bathtub. This is the line with the red clamp on it. That hooks up to the line that is this top bag. This bag is heated, so once the solution gets heated up, that goes into your body once you hook up to the machine at night. Because you don't want cold fluid going to your body. That's not good for the inside of your body. This third line here, that's for the bag that's on the side. And the solution cycles out of the bag through the tubing. And this is a third, if you have a third bag, which I don't, that would be for that line. And this is your patient line. This is the line that hooks up to your catheter that is hooked to my body, that was implanted in my body about a year ago by a physician. And this patient line hooks into my catheter, and then I open up the catheter, and once the machine is running, it fills, like I said, all the fluids fill through these lines and into my body, and that's how the treatment goes. That's how it gets all the toxins out of your body, so you can continue on with, All right, what am I doing now? I'm mixed up here. You'll notice I put the cassette into the machine. I close it up, make sure there's no kinks in the tubing. And once I get the machine closed up, then I hook this to the tubing lines. I hook it to the machine itself. And then I untape the different lines. At this point, once you have the tubing hooked up to the machine, you need to close your clamps. That's part of the process. You have to close all the clamps. And then you take your drain line. This is your first one that you do. take your drain line, and in my case, like I said, most people they'll run the line to their bathroom and have the drain go into a sink or to the or into the bathtub. Myself, I take my drain line and I just open up the line and I put it into this bucket, and I just collect the used solution goes into the bucket, and then in the morning when I'm done, the bucket's filled up, and then I just throw the bucket. I empty the bucket into the toilet, and then I'm done with the solution. At this point, what I do is I have what's called an extension line. You have about 12 feet of cord that hooks up the patient line to the actual cassette. So you can actually, you don't have to like lay around in bed or stuck in one place. You can move around the house and pretty much move anywhere in the house. And what I like to do is add an extension line, which is about a 12-foot tubing cord. You'll see it right here. I hook up the extension line to the patient line. I hook up the patient line to the extension line. That way now I have about 25 feet of a cord, so I can basically move anywhere in the house. The only place I can't go is downstairs because the line's not that long. But I can like go in and watch TV. I can go to the front door, grab the newspaper in the morning if I need to. Go to the kitchen, grab something to eat or drink if I need to. So it makes it really convenient to have an extension line to do your treatments. At this point, what you do is you hit the button, you hit the go button, which will actually start the machine up. The machine tells you what to do. It's going to go self-testing, which means the machine is testing to make sure everything's going to be working okay. I grab a face mask, because at this point I need to go wash my hands before I start connecting the tubing to the bags itself. And the biggest thing about doing the connections, you have to really clean your hands really well, and you use what's called, it's called Alcavis. It's a high-level disinfectant, and it kills any germs and stuff that you can get throughout the day or whatever. They get on your hands, and so you want to make sure you're really, really clean when you're doing this process, because you don't want any germs to get into the tubing, which eventually will get into your body, and that's not good for your body when you're doing treatments. So at this point, I'm going to go wash my hands. I'll be right back.